outside as Osborne balls. It's Redzel clear. Redzel, 50 metres to go. Looking to conquer the Everest again. And boy, he's done it. Redzel leads all the way from Trapeze Island.
Welcome, followers, to this Tuesday night edition of Ackerman's Racing, and we're pretty excited tonight, Tom. We are currently in holiday mode. We could call it holiday mode, but a bit of work as well.
Yeah. If anything, I'm getting back into work coming off holiday mode, but yeah, very excited. I've had a few weeks off, but yeah, very excited for this one. Magic Millions.
Pretty excited. Obviously, we head down there in the morning for the sales. They start tomorrow there at the Gold Coast racetrack, there at the sales complex for the Magic Millions, and we will be heading down there and bumping heads with some pretty big names.
Yep, looking forward to that one.
Can't wait.
Yeah, meeting the JHB syndication crew and Michael Costa, and yeah, should be a good one.
Hopefully we come across some other big names as well. I'm sure we'll look to embarrass ourselves a little bit over the next couple of days there at the sales. So we'll be coming to you from the Gold Coast, maybe with another video tomorrow night and on Thursday, just with some updates on what happened throughout the day there, and hopefully we can put a good little spin on it. But look, as I said, very excited. We're looking forward to it. There's a lot of lots to go through. And some key horses. We'll be writing a fair few notes down with horses to follow in the future.
Yep.
Always exciting there. Look, we may not be spending any money, but definitely looking at horses for the future there out of tomorrow, out of this week's sale. Just to recap before we get into the show, this show might be a little bit longer tonight. We've got a bit to talk about. Went out to the track on Sunday, Tom, and look, we went out there a little bit, I don't know, coming off Saturday, we obviously had the win on Saturday, but went out there, weren't expecting too much because it was obviously a meeting that we didn't see really any standouts there. But we drove out of Caulfield Park there on Sunday, or I know I was pretty impressed with what I've seen. Obviously, if you haven't seen it already, if you've seen the grey horse, the Candyman's victory, that was something pretty special to watch. And I sort of had a little bit of deja vu because if you recall, for those with racing knowledge, you'll recall a horse by the name of Gun Sind. It was the Gun Sind Grey from Gun to Windy, and he wore the exact same colours as the Candyman did on Sunday, the Gun Sind Grey. And if you've seen that horse, you probably thought, well, this is Gun Sind, because he missed the start, I reckon, by a good 7 or 8 lengths.
Yeah, it was a long way.
And he ended up winning that race and winning it pretty convincingly. Look, I don't know what the future holds, and I don't know what the form's going to be like out of the race, but to do what that great gelding did on Sunday was pretty impressive. And to just see the random race goer, families out there on Sunday watching that horse come back to scale and applaud that effort was something to behold. It was pretty good, and that's why people get, that's what attracts people to the races, horses like that and wins like that, and pretty good to see there on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, the last horse equivalent to that was the Winx.
Well, yeah, we all know where she ended up, Winx there. So also there, just a special mention to the maiden winner there in the 2200 metres, horse by the name of Winduri Red. We didn't know what to think before the race, Tom. We were looking at him in the yard, and look, these horses, look, they're slow basically. They're not the fastest. They run over 2200 for a reason, and just to see the connections of that horse when he come back to scale, I think that was his 16th start there on Sunday, and to get the win.
Yeah, as a 5-year-old.
You would have thought that they won a group race or listed race, the connections, because it was they were pretty excited there, and good on them as well. That's another thing there that just makes racing come to life with stories like that, and it was good to see. And to the rest of the horses in that race, look, I hope the win comes through soon for those maidens, because Savvy Acquisition, he's trying, isn't he?
Bit of a bridesmaid,
he just keeps getting around, finding one better, but hopefully a win's not too far off for Savvy Acquisition.
There was one horse out of that race that should win one within a few next starts. I forget its name. McGilvray rode it. It was back last the whole way.
Yeah, Stephen Lee's horse. I can't think of its name.
It was out of Teofilo. It was similar name to Teofilo, so...
Yeah, it might be one to watch, but look, they're all just looking for their race to win, and hopefully in the future that happens for those maideners there. All right, so Tom, what we'll do is we'll get into, we've got some tips for tomorrow.
Yep.
I'll let you mention yours first. We'll try and get through these pretty quickly. As I said, don't want the video to run for too long, but we do have a little bit to talk about. So Tom, you can start with your tips for tomorrow.
Yep. We'll go to Canterbury race 2. Number 3, Kashiwa. I did tip this, I think it was last week.
Yeah, they scratched.
Waller decided to scratch it.
Friday night.
That was actually a moment on this time, so I'm hoping he's not going to scratch it this time. I think just getting Huey on is just going to say it's going to run.
Yep.
Currently $11. I think that's way over the odds.
Yeah.
Barrier 8, 57 kilos. After its last run,
Well, you're getting 6s on Friday night.
Yeah.
So to get 11s
exactly.
there,
And the favourite in this race was the favourite in that same race, and he didn't even finish top 5.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm happy to take $11 about that. I won't go into it too much. I'll explain it all.
The other night.
Yeah.
The other day, yeah.
Caulfield race 3, number 5, a horse called Royal Performance.
Yep.
I actually showed you this replay, I think last week. Quite impressive. Didn't get out until about 200, and then took a little bit to get going. But once he got going, he really powered through the line. That was over 1400. It gets 1600 metres now. Steps up to a benchmark 64. A few winners come up. A few maiden horses come off broke their win last start. They're in the same race. So barrier 2, expect to get a box seat over 1600, which is pretty much where he was last start.
Yep.
He's $4.60. Was $7. He opened at $7.
So backed in.
Yeah, really backed in. I was hoping to get the $7, but they crunched him. So Linda Meach gets on board. I think Zara rode him last start, but Linda Meach is in fine form, so I'm not really worried about her.
Yep.
From barrier 2, I'm going to have $70 to win on him at $4.60.
And 30 on...
Yeah, $30 on Kashiwa at $11.
All right, I'll quickly go to mine. So I've got Caulfield as well. I'll go to race 1, a horse by the name of Monarch Court. Darren Wee trained horse, Mark Zara. Speaking of Mark Zara, does ride this horse. Unlucky last start there at Werribee. Only a Werribee maiden, I think, but not a bad little race. I think it'll be a good form race. Comes to Caulfield tomorrow for Wee, so he obviously thinks it's got something. So Monarch Court in race 1. They're number 8, Monarch Court. Currently odds of $8.50 and $2.60 the place. I will be going my 50 the win on him, but look, you can choose how to spend that how you like. $2.60 the place, pretty juicy, I think. For Monarch Court, race 1, number 8. And as I said, unlucky. Zara stays on, so I think they might have a bit of opinion of this fella. Reduced Choice, son of Reduced Choice. We'll then go across to Doomben. We're in Queensland, sunny Queensland, and it is Millions Week, so I thought I'd look there tomorrow. Look, race 9, number 6, a horse called the Kingdom. Currently the odds of $11 and $3.10 the place. Look, this horse was a good run out here last start. He was first up over 1300. Jimmy Bird did ride him that day, and he'll be back on board tomorrow. Look, he got a little bit run off his feet over the 1300 there, and he did tire late, but he was really the only horse to make ground. He gets up to the mile tomorrow, hoping there's a nice bit of tempo on. He can settle well and finish off. He's fitter for the first up run, and as I said, gets the mile. So hopefully he can perform tomorrow. The Kingdom, as I said, juicy odds of $11. So my tips: race 1, Caulfield, number 8, Monarch Court, and race 9, Doomben, number 6, the Kingdom. Tomorrow, $50 to win on both. And just to let you know there, that Caulfield meeting is a twilight meeting, so they'll be later on in the afternoon there tomorrow. So just keep an eye on that. Now, so there are our tips, Tom.
Yep.
Before we go, I just want to, I thought I'd ask you a question on this segment, as is the Magic Million sales that we're heading to over the next few days. And I just want to know, and a little brief description about what horse you're most looking forward to seeing over the few days there at the sales.
Yeah, well, with the 1,100 horses for sale,
1,100, yep.
Very hard to narrow it down to just one.
We've got a few marked down already.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, apart from the obvious, you got Snitchel Response, Estajar, Full Sister, that's going to go for well over $1 mil. Wow. Maybe even $2 mil. But mainly, I've been looking at the horses that really just grab you. There's a few, most of the photos are up now online, but there's just a few that just like, whoa, you look at them like, oh, that's nice, especially for a yearling. I mean, so like 242 is probably my favourite. Out of Dissident and Trinity River. As soon as I clicked on this horse, I was like, I just gobsmacked. I was like, this is a nice horse. I love the form. I looked up before, bred. Actually, no, sorry, that's my next one. So, Trinity River, pretty sure she was winner at 2. Just looked at a 2-year-old horse, I thought. Well, really athletic. Nice behind, and yeah, definitely nice head. So that was probably my favourite. And then we go down to lot 447. reduced choice across Champagne Run. 2 stakes winners have been bred on this cross. Champagne Run was a stakes winner herself, so I mean reduced choice. Everyone knows reduced choice. Looked just as good as the Dissident filly. Yeah, very impressed with that one also. And then this one, pretty much, I was looking at the breeding. Snitzel across London Lolly. Lot 751. London Lolly is actually half to Chautauqua.
Okay. Yep.
So, and that's also bred on the same cross as Essajar. So Essajar was bred. So this horse could go for anything. Hawks, well, we'd be thinking Hawks would be pretty keen to snatch this one up.
Yep. Owners, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, they're my 3. There was another one, a Zoo Star one. But I couldn't find it in the book.
Can't pick them all, mate. I only told you to pick one, and you've gone out and you've gone 3. Now I've only picked the one. I've gone a Schnitzel as well. We know Piros, our mate, loves the Schnitzels. I'm pretty keen to see what this Schnitzel will go for. Schnitzel out of the mare Srikandi. We all know what Srikandi did on the track. Group 1 winner Tats Tiara over the I think it was the mile there. Karen McAvoy, I think, won on Srikandi that day. Kieran Maher was the trainer. Lovely bay filly, looks well put together, and very interested to see what this horse goes for. So lot 172, the Schnitzel out of Srikandi. But look, Tom, there's so many there we're keen to look at. It's just going to be a matter of getting down there with our books, noting them down, and look, a year or 2 time, let's see what they've got. And I mean, you've done a lot of research over the last few weeks there leading into this week, and you've in past sales and seen the success rate. It's pretty hard to find them.
It is. I mean, look at 2017 and 16 Gold Coast sales, and it's pretty much you're lucky to get 1 or 2 good horses out of those sales. I mean, for 1,000 yearlings to be sold, I mean maybe even 500 probably get to the track. Some of them go to breeding, and some probably just get injured and stuff like that. So it's definitely not easy. It's pretty much just got to narrow it down as much as you can. Breeding and look at the horse and stuff like that. So it's
look, and we will come with not live updates, but updates over the next couple of nights on the day that was, and really just looking forward to it. I mean, you look at some of the prices on the Moons runners this year and what they paid from. I mean, that horse from Rockhampton, they spent $20,000 on the horse.
I think there's 3 in there under 40,000.
Like it's really there's a lot of luck involved. Obviously, everyone knows the racing game. It is just it's your highs and lows, and look, I'm keen just to get there and really have a good look at most of the horses.
Yep.
Even if their breeding's not the best, sometimes you don't need that.
Yeah. A winner can come out of anything. Really.
Yeah. Yep. So look, we'll get down there early tomorrow. We'll come across, and any questions over the few days, people just send us a message. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and more videos will be coming in over the next few days. Good luck on the punt tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some winners. We've got some horses there at nice odds, and also we'll be looking at Saturday a bit later in the week as well. Can't wait to get the millions, Tom.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Happy punting, and remember, gamble responsibly.
Good luck.
Thank you.